as you work it. It makes it much easier.
To do that, that's easy. You just use your hammer hitting. Oh, piece of cake. That's easy. I could do that. The hammer, and you just beat it. Easy. I could do that. How hard could it be?
Hi, welcome back to Ballpoint Knife and Sword. My name is Gari Jimenez. I'm here today with Jeremy from the Tick of Talks.
As you said, my name is Jeremy. I'm on TikTok. My handle is Jaromi or Soj-uwu. I'm also known as the Wash Your Rice guy, the Angry Rice guy, the Angry Mulan guy, the just rice in general. And what am I gonna be doing here today?
We're gonna get hot and hammered and break some rules.
Yes.
There are 3 rules we can't break. Rule number 1, if it's glowing, don't touch it. If it's not glowing, don't touch it. If it's wet, you can touch it. Outside of that, we're gonna play with some hammers and have a good time.
It's hammer time, baby!
The guys are going to be starting from a pre-welded billet of 1075 and 15N20. It's already been welded and twisted to give it pattern.
Oh, part of that, right?
Now it's time to put Jeremy's muscles to work. Gary's going to lead him, showing him where to strike. By striking first and having Jeremy follow with another hammer, he'll be able to get him a good, clean feel for how to move this material. He'll keep working through and then give up and go to the power hammer. It might seem like the hot forging is the dangerous part, but it actually isn't. It's the grinding. So Gary's going to do this. He's going to show Jeremy exactly what it is that we'll be doing by cleaning the entire piece up, cutting some profile, basically preparing the blade for heat treating.
Sweet Jesus, that was hot. I felt that on my nipple hairs.
To harden this blade, we're going to bring it up to 1550 degrees. It then has to be quenched into oil. We're trying to get it under 400 degrees in less than a second, so you have to move quickly.
Drop it, it will shatter.
And straight.
Gary now goes to the smaller Bader sander. This is going to give him more control of the flat surfaces. He's going to be working on a metal platen. As the sanding belt goes over the platen and you press the blade against it, it'll conform to the shape underneath. When we're creating freeforms, we do them on a large wheel.
It's a big knife.
Some nice blue Gatorade.
Bro, every time.
Gary's preparing the surface of the blade, and nothing really quite does it like hand sanding.
I swear to God, I find where you live.
The Windex that you see him use on the surface is really to kind of create a slurry and to keep the sanding paper clean as he's working.
Like if I look at it, it like disappears. Oh, yeah. Got them together.
We'll be etching this blade in a solution of 30% ferric chloride. It goes into the ferric chloride and almost instantly begins to change color.
Safety first.
The wood that we're using for this handle has been stabilized and dyed. It essentially has an epoxy resin that has been pulled into the capillaries of the wood itself, but it's dyed before that happens. So that dye actually goes all the way through the piece. As he sands into it, it won't change in color. That allows us to use some very highly figured wood that might not have been suitable for a knife handle previously. From the forging, grinding, and heat treating, the final finish, etch, and assembly, this is how you make a knife. Not bad for his first knife, even if he had a little bit of help. Thanks for watching. Click the logo to subscribe, or click here to see more on the Almy channel. If you're interested in the artist, click here to see more information.